Fred Film Radio, this is Chiara Nicoletti from the 43rd Torino Film Festival, and with Jason Biggs, who's here to present his first film as a director, Untitled Home Invasion Romance. So, Jason, you were literally born in comedy. So, what did you decide for dark comedy for your debut feature, and what was it about this particular genre that attracted you?
Yeah, so, I love comedy. I love all kinds of comedy. And I, have been wanting to direct for quite a while. And I was briefly attached to direct a movie that was kind of broad, a little bit similar to the American Pie movies. And I decided that ultimately, I think for my first movie directing, I wanted to do something a little bit different, and this movie, it's dark and it's weird, and that's generally the kinds of movies that I like to watch. So I thought it would be a good challenge to try something a little bit different than what people have known me for. And I'm a Coen brothers are sort of my favorite filmmakers, and when I first read this script, I thought, oh, wow, it's got some elements, like the Coen brothers, and not that I'm a Coen brother, of course, but yeah, I really responded to the script, and once we got a great cast together, yeah, really happy with it. So
I felt the movie in the end to be romantic, in a way that it shows you that love is about acceptance of the other flaws and particularity, let's say. So would you say that it can be considered also as a romantic comedy?
Absolutely. That's why Untitled Home Invasion Romance, it's definitely a romance, and it'll be coming out in the US right before Valentine's Day, which I think is great. But it is a romantic comedy as well, for sure. It's a bit of a thriller, romantic comedy, it's a little bit of everything. So,
was it always your idea from the beginning to also act in your first film?
Originally the script came to me just for me to act in. One of the original producers offered it to me to act, and I read it and said, I'd like to be in it. I like this, but I'd also like to direct it. And so that's sort of how it came to be. Yeah, so it was always the plan. I don't know in the future. I think maybe if I get a chance to direct again, maybe I'll take a smaller part just because it's a lot, but yeah.
Talking about that, about being a director, what did you expect to find difficult, and what did you actually find difficult in the end?
It's interesting. I expected there to be things that would come up that I would have no idea, like totally unanticipated kind of issues. And they did. But, I also think, you learn very quickly that, everyone's there to do a job, and everyone wants to get, the movie made and wants to do a good job. So, there were problems for sure. I mean, it's a small budget, and we only had 20 days to film it with a lot of stunts and different kinds of things. But we did it, and it was a great bonding experience with the entire cast and crew for sure.
Finally, what are you expecting from this experience here in Italy with your film?
What am I expecting from what?
From this experience with the film here in Italy, We know a lot about comedy, different
I
style,
I know you do. And, this is our world premiere. And I just became an Italian citizen myself, which was very cool. So my family, I was able to get my citizenship. And so for me, it's a very, very special thing to be able to come here and premiere the movie in Italy. And it's very exciting for me.
Grazie.
Grazie, prego.
And I would like to thank Jason Biggs, director of Untitled Home Invasion Romance, screening at the 43rd Torino Film Festival. And this is Chiara Nicoletti for Fred, the Festival Insider.